Oh, wait, which one? I want to make sure I'm on the right one. I didn't even leave it. Well, we'll see. Shouldn't be the right one. 6:44. 11 seconds. Of course, why not? Yes. No, that's ah. 10 5. Ow. Oh, my neck is really freaking stuff. Hey, who's here? I just saw 3 ones. Love it when that happens. Who is here? Oh, I just saw 4 ones. Okay, keep it a surprise. I'm going to go get my coffee. I'm guessing it's late. There's so many questions. Oh, that's Katie. Hey, Katie. You just keep on being first. She just keeps on being first. Oh, I guess I never did Oracle. Guess I was on one there. Oh, well. Is what it is. I don't have regrets, and I'm not sorry for shit anymore. Not in my life. So, either people can take it or they can't. They have no idea. No idea. So, you know. This is a great song, by the way. Check in, people. This is what I was talking about the other day when you're like extra crispy and you need to burn some off. And you just took a shower, so you're like, well, let's try that. And I'm not talking about funny business either. I'm just talking about like water, shower. Okay? Let's make sure we're all on point there. When you can get something like your necklace or your pendulum and just let it go. There's times where, like, I swear to God, my other one, this one, I can't really use it if, well, I can use it if I'm extra crispy, but this has moonstone. I made this one. I do make pendulums, so if anybody's interested in an Infinity 11 fuse pendulum that is custom made for you. So, who else is here? Speak. Now the, how many emails did I went out? I mean, it was a group email, but I think it was like 6 people. So, Katie, you were 1. Katie, Luke, Laura. I swear every time I do the Luke and Laura thing. How old are you? I can't remember now. I felt like I was deceived. You were deceived. A lot of times that happens in the way we structure our questions or the way that we our energy is built into what we're asking. It's really kind of, you have to get in a particular kind of mindset when you're, sometimes you could be like, oh, is it yes or is it no? And then you can ask you different questions or stuff. I understand what you're saying, but you could just use it for energy work. You don't have to use it for asking it questions and stuff if you don't want to. Yeah, that's a tough one because there's a really fine line in what you want and the actual answer. And those types of questions and answers are better left not to go there, honey, in the first place. You shouldn't be asking those questions with your pendulum. It's just not the kind of thing to use because it's just inherently not meant for that sort of thing. It's just not. Your energy is way too sensitive in that sort of thing. And there's times where I know, and if I know I may be like, I'm not neutral in this, it'll just swing back and forth to the end of effing time for me now. And I'm just like, because it's just like, nope. You know what I mean? Whereas there were times where I'm just like, is it yes or no? Because sometimes it'd be yes. Sometimes I'm like, what in the hell? And now it's just like, I'm like, this or that. Nope. Because you're like, your energy's into it. You are expecting an outcome or you want an outcome. Do you want validation or do you want an answer? Those are two different things sometimes, unfortunately. You know, things are complicated. And also when you say, will my dad live through surgery? And the answer is yes. Well, of course he's going to live through surgery. Nobody actually dies. So how do you phrase your question? Like I said, that's part of it too. So there's your energy about it, what you may be expecting or wanting validation from, and how you may see the answer to that, and how your guides may see the answer to that, or your higher self, whoever you're whatever you're doing there. Usually it's your highest self, and so it's your highest self, there is no death. So yeah, of course he's going to lose the surgery. So you were not deceived. You just didn't ask the right question. Sorry. I'm sorry about it. So unfortunately, we as humans have all these layers to cut through as we learn this stuff. Again. Let me make that clear. As you learn it again. And with that said, how about some Oracle? It's just you and me. People are like, yeah, I want nothing to do with her today. Okay, fine. You're brave, lady. You're brave. Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely. Oh, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. What am I doing? You're in Canada, right? Where in Canada? Luke will be okay. Where in Canada? Oh, so chicken. Oh, I was gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. I wonder if Leslie is coming. What happened? Oh, I was gonna take pictures. I'm gonna use this moment. Oh wow! Oh wow! Did you see that? Oh, I'm still in airplane mode. Whoopsie. And I don't know what's happening. Ariel. Okay, so look at this. Look, I picked up my phone to what was I doing? Oh, I was going to take pictures. That's what I was going to do, but I got totally distracted, of course, by, what do you know, fucking numbers. Hi, Laura, my love. Look at this. And, you know, again, I feel like 96%. Fuck me. Why am I still, why is it, oh no, that's not what's going on. I'm like, what? Hold on, guys. This is Rainy. Who knows Rainy? 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's 1, 2, 3. Where's this one? Laura knows Rainy. I don't think Katie knows Rainy. You're so funny. He sent a message like about 20 minutes ago saying that he fell asleep and just woke up and asked if he missed the meditation. I said no. So he and I were talking today, and he said he was going to be here. He was going to do 20. So okay, so he's going to just have to email me. And if I get an email, then fine. Cool, so he needs it. So he needs it, yeah. Oh, let's see. Whoops. Oh. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Both of me. Okay. He is getting stuff done. Oh, I'm seeing. Oh, Laura. There's comments from Laura on something that just came up. Yeah, he so needs it. And he unfortunately has not. He was going to do 20, but I guess he fell asleep. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lulu. Yeah, I saw Luke's message asking if I started it yet, and I said no. So it may just be those two, maybe you, Katie, in Ontario, Canada. I did see that, and this thing is on top. Chat again. Oh, my Lord. So. She's been trying to get on and eat something. Can't see if the battery was involved. Yeah, the battery was involved. Well, it was 9665432. And I had another one of those. Wait, is that how I started my day? Hold on a second. This is reminding me of something. So much. This has been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day. Wow, it goes back that far, huh? All right, well, that proves it. So last night I saw 11:33, then 12:34, and then I was awake or awoken. I can't remember what, but I picked up my phone. Like, I woke up, my cat was on me. I was like, what time is it? Yeah, that's what happened. What time is it? Oh my goodness, that's a good one. And then it was no, but the date. And I was like, what's the date? Oh, the 23rd. Oh, okay. So what does that mean? That means it's 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a second. No, it means it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I'm laying there going, did it, like getting like bits of information, just going, oh fuck, I should take a picture of that and like take a picture. So that's the way my day started. And then just right now, what did I see? 1, 2, no, 9, 6. What was it? 6. And now it's 7:02, 7:02. Oh, good Lord. I am just crispy, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Oh, that's what I was gonna, that's what all of this came to, okay, was to take pictures. Look at my freaking phone. Goodness gracious. Cards, phone, numbers. Let's be reminded of yesterday's cards. All is well. I'm going to take a quick picture because I tried to get to this so many times, but there was like, no, do this. And I'm like, okay, but nope, but I don't know, whatever. And I don't like taking pictures at night of stuff like this, but we're supposed to use the cards. So I really, whoops. Can you please focus? Oh my gosh, when it just refuses. Oh my gosh. Stop it. You little bitch. It's like, yeah, no. You're like, please focus. Yeah, like that. Just right there. Thank you so very, very much. Okay. So I'm looking at the cards today. Right? Yeah, I'm looking at the cards today. And I'm like, okay, so I need to take pictures. This is okay. So all is well from Jeremy L. Patience from Jophiel. Spiritual understanding from Raziel with that one image. And then Archangel Uriel again with brilliant idea, but then look at the picture. I didn't really notice. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, we all saw the picture, right? But like even afterwards, like I had the pic, I mean, of anybody, but it wasn't until I went to actually take a picture of them and like really started looking at them and feeling them again. I was like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like, hey there, hi. I'm like, are you? I mean, you can barely see. Like, I know like Uriel's there, but they blend in kind of so well together too. You know what I mean? Like, there's barely like any differentiation in that, and it almost looks like his arm goes into that horn. And this is the card we got before last night's astral. Yeah. I forgot a lot. I listened back to it today and I was just like, holy shit, man. I forget a lot. It's really kind of like, wow. And then I'm like, how many people do I talk for? Like, I've lost, like, who talked yesterday? Gaia talked a lot. The Pegacorn, which is so weird. Because I'm like, well, it's not just a unicorn if it has wings, but it's not a Pegasus, because Pegasus was an actual, like, Pegasus wasn't just an, like, dog. That was its name. So I'm like, what do you call so is it do you still use that word? Like, I was so confused today. I'm like, because it kept like coming to me. I'm like, okay, I will figure this shit out, man. Because it just doesn't leave me alone. You know what I mean? There'll be certain things and ways that I'm poked and put in things in front of me to go and look at and research, and it's just kind of on a level. What was it? That was it. Okay. Don't need to read that right now. Okay. So, yeah. Did you remember who he came in with? Oh, wait. Why did it tell me to go here for a comment if there's no comments here? I'm really dumb. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. That's funny. Do you want me to tell you? Or do you want, I mean, I have no idea. You know, I have no idea what's going to happen. If it wasn't for at this point, I know I do feel better after, even though sometimes I feel better than others. I do always feel better. Because my head hurts. I do have a bit of a headache. I haven't really been able to eat much lately either. Yeah, you know, I mean, I get it. There's a lot going on. And when we're in it, it seems like there's no way you're going to forget any of this. And when you're listening back to it, you're just like, holy shit. Yeah, I remember that. But how did I forget that? It's really weird. It is for me. And I'm the one who's like, I mean, I don't know if other people have that. It seems like other people have that same experience a little bit. The experience of when you're in it, if you're conscious, if you don't fall asleep, and when you're in it, to not actually. Hi, Les. And when you're in it, to like when you're in the astral, okay, it is like this for me. So please chime in, guys, and let me know if it's like that for you guys. Okay, you're right in my ear, seriously. This is what drives me nuts, baby. I love you, but come on now. I don't like it when you scream in my ear. It's annoying. That when you're in the astral, it seems like you wouldn't forget what's going on if you're actually conscious, and then you do forget certain things, and then if you go back and listen to it, you're like, yeah, how did I forget that? And then you're like, whoa, that is so weird. Like, I don't know how else to. And it's it's weird for me because it's my voice, and every so often I'll be like, oh, a word, and I'll know the next word that comes. But a lot of the time I'm like, what is being said right now? I'm completely like, so weird. It's really weird. So, do tell me, how is everybody? Comfort. Archangel, is this Azrael? Yeah, Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. For me, it's like the feelings, emotions are more memorable than the actual events. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Totally. Let's see what we got. Okay. And somebody says they sent an email and you're like, nope. Okay, so I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So, good. See what else comes up here. This one. Again, clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. How many times have we gotten this one? So what that's actually saying is not just notice them, but notice that they are affirmations to how you're feeling. And it's not like in your head or fleeting, and they stack up. And then sometimes they'll be backed up by like numbers or songs or people saying stuff, or who the fuck knows falling out of the sky at any given moment, because anything is possible, people. Seriously. You know what I mean? If you're paying attention. I put like 2 things in my story today, like pay attention. It was just like all over today. Just pay attention. Pay attention. I don't know. It's interesting. Slept really well last night. I'm so glad we did your healing yesterday or last evening. It was the evening time. I'm really glad you slept well. I did too. I was until 4:56 in the morning. That is. when I was woken up to look at the clock. And I'm like, really? But I do like getting up early. So I'm like, well, that's good. Archangel Michael, you are safe. It was just 301330 right here. Time 30 minutes, 13 seconds, 3 people, 0 likes. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just kidding. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Have you been thinking about that today? Oh, and I'm supposed to ask, wait, what was I supposed to ask? Hold on. I'm supposed to ask something. Frick. All right, they're like, it'll come. You're trying too hard. Now you're not listening. Okay. I hate that. You have a personal story. Aw. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important. Oh, that's weird. I'm like, look at this. Both activities are important for you right now. I remember seeing this before too. There's this big old space. Yeah. So let's read that again. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So if there's any children in your life, and also, I mean, there's more to it than that too, but that, you know. Okay, so that was that. That was the end of that. So we have comfort from, that was Azrael, yeah. Comfort from Azrael, sentience from Raguel. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time at 33 minutes, 3 seconds, and 3 people. I keep seeing 3s. This has made multiple appearances. You are safe from Mike, not from Michael. Archangel Michael's telling us that you are safe. I am protecting you from lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. And then nurture, Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So these two are really similar, right? Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And nurture, as far as overall feelings. Let's look into comfort. Comfort. Okay. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. And working with Azrael, Azrael's aura is a beautiful. Oh, I remember the color. I remember the question. Oh, that's funny now. Now I remember. That's funny. Azrael's aura is a beautiful shade of vanilla cream, a very pale yellow tone. He surrounds grieving and dying persons with this loving light to bring them comfort. When Azrael is around, you may see eggshell-colored twinkling lights in the room. The crystal creamy yellow calcite is calibrated to Azrael's energy, so holding or wearing this crystal may lend additional comfort. So there is a message from Azrael. So oh, what are you doing? Sorry. I don't know what Rosie. What are you doing, bro? And actually, okay, there we go. So basically, if there's loss of people in whatever way that might be, or major shifts in changes needing to deal with, whether it's grieving from like a death thing, or from just maybe the end of a different relationship or a time period, whatever that might be, or some type of transition that's maybe difficult, that sort of thing as well. Any thoughts on any of that? Yeah. I know, that's sweet. I agree. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. Where did my... Okay, here we go. Hold on for me just for a second. Let me see. I think that... Yeah. Hoppy needs food. Sorry, guys. Hold on. The cat ate a lot of it. She's like, what the hell, man? I don't care. Oh, I gotta shut it. You guys want to put in, I think we should maybe do the, your home is protected, that Michael's is, but if you guys want me to read another one, please let me know, and then we'll get into it. I like your little flyover, silly bird. Fancy flyer. Who's a fancy flyer? Who's a fancy flyer? Oh my goodness, when when Angel started fancy flying, it was so freaking cute. Come here, babe. Come, eat. When it went from, oh my god, I made it and I landed and I'm okay, to like, watch me fly, and she'd like come around and she goes back and forth and does all these cute things, and I'm just like, oh, now you're fancy flying. And she's like, oh, I like flying now. It was so cute. It was so adorable. I've been frustrated with my kids. How old are your kids? I always think of you as somebody so young. I don't know. Whenever you mention your kids, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's right, she has kids. I've been frustrated with my kids today, but I definitely see that it's myself that I'm really frustrated. Yeah. My kids are just the passengers on my ride. Yeah. Well, at least you know it, honey. That is a good thing. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to send this link to Rainy because he finally sent his email. Okay, sent. He got it. Let's get it. You know, those are great ages. They're all good. All the ages are good until about 12. And then they all pretty much suck. No, you know what? I really hope to help people with their children as they get older, not have those experiences and really cultivate the new generations, because there aren't kids that are being born that are not crystals or rainbows or indigos and stuff like that. So I do that with I do a kid thing, because I was a kid who had a shit experience because of not knowing what a lot of stuff about. I mean, there's just things that we don't know. And then we go through this thing where a lot of people are going, well, I'm doing my spiritual thing or whatever, and I'm raising my kid in this 3D world and trying to like walk the line. But the sooner they get into meditations, I'm gonna start getting into astrals, doing live astrals for children. We're being guided to do that. And they are so good at that because, or they're naturally so good at that because their imaginations are so good. It's 7:27. Still 3 people here. 3 beautiful souls I love so much. They're really good at it because their imaginations are so vivid and they're still young, and we haven't completely jacked up their pineals yet for us to unjack up or to have hard times with that. They are, come on. And so anyway, that's something that we're being guided to get into, is working with the kids more. Rainey brought his 2 boys. They're around, I think they're just a little bit older than your boys' age. And oh, that's awesome. Yay. Yeah, you're dealing with the 12-year-old. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing we're gonna be getting to, well, they didn't do the meditation, but he brought them in for the chat, and one of the first times that I started working with the cards. Clear sentience. Well, since we're speaking about children, let's go directly to Gabriel and nurture. Okay, guys? Is that the whole point of us coming online and getting together and doing, this is not just for now, but for the future. And we have our children that are that now, and the sooner that they get in line, the better, the easier for them, in so many, so many ways. So anyway, so I'm gonna like this. Oh, there it is. Right. One reason why it's important for you to help children is because you're also helping your own inner child in the process. You're teaching what you need to learn. So pay attention, pay particular attention to the messages you deliver to children and their parents. Know that those messages are for you as well. Take time to play, laugh, and to be silly and carefree. Nurture your inner child with as much love and attention as possible. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know that I do that. It's why I'm such a goofball. You can see I'm like a very serious person, but I'm also like super goofy. Working with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel works with mothers and children during all phases of conception, childbirth, adoption, and parenting. She helps grown-up children as well. If your heart longs for some playtime, call upon Gabriel to make all of the arrangements. That's funny. She'll guide you along as you nurture your inner child. If you ask her, Gabriel will also assist you with your own parenting desires and needs. Oh, so apropos. Rainy. Hi, love. Rainy, rainy, rainy. So, Rainy, we were just talking about, so Katie has a couple of young ones, 4 and 5. We were talking about how you have a couple of young ones too, a little bit older, but that we're going to be doing meditations for children and trying to get them on. I'm not sure exactly when he came in, but to get them online soon would be good. Yay, Rainy! I know. Hellos. My kids got interested in it when I would let them play with crystals. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, crystals are really important for activating people. Activating. They're not only healing and they're great for this and that and the other thing, but crystals will help activate and get you online and give you help, channel who knows what. If they're, have them around where you sleep, because you get their healing properties and protection when you sleep, but they also help channel messages, especially if you're a galactic or if you're well, pretty much anybody. But if you're some type of soul-based whatever that comes with some type of encodement into crystals, there's reasons why those particular crystals are in your environment, number one. And number two, it's best if they're around you as much as possible. So they're not just like decoration. They're like pets if you want to see them in a certain way. Like they're like, none of my crystals are over there getting dusty on the shelf with all the other like stuff that isn't important. They're up here where I can see them and move them around, but they're not down there where all the shit flies and goes, like it's like I would never see them down there. They're all right here. It's why it's like getting a bit crowded, but they're alive, and we're constantly, that's why you have to clear them of energy. You have to bless them or charge them when you get them, stuff like this. There's things you should do with your crystals. Charge them with intent. Ask them to work with you. Their energy will work a lot better that way. Children should start getting into all that as young as possible. All that good stuff. And that's fun, like we could have like stuff with the kids and talk about crystals and then do a couple of astrals, maybe, like who knows what. I don't think of the astrals. So all I know is I'm just told to do what I'm told to do. That's basically it. I know, that is really sweet about the bedtime crystals. Yes, I would love that. I've taught my boys about many of these things and guided they, of course they do. It's natural. Feeling much better. I can actually walk again today. That's awesome. It is good. That is definitely a good thing. Okay, so we read about nurture and comfort. Because I was like, these two are very similar. So they are similar for sure, but they're also a little different there, you know. Either way. And so we have, let's just make sure everybody, we know, okay, so we have Rainey and Katie and Laura. Who else is here? Oh, Leslie. Sorry. I'm like, sometimes the, even the pictures kind of blend in together. I am on live chat. So that's a good thing. All right. So does anybody want me to get into either of these? I will. If not, then we'll get started. I guess Luke isn't coming. So did anybody hear back from him? Or Bailey? Oh, he is coming? Okay. So it's true. That is very true. You don't realize what a big deal that is until it's really hard to do it, where you're just like, oh shit. Anybody ever mess up both arms at once? Or hands at once, or whatever at once, to the point where they like literally couldn't do stuff for themselves with their arms? Yeah, it was really funny. I've blocked out a lot of really jacked up things in my life, but that did happen to me. And I was talking to this lady. I was doing a reading for her like a month ago, and she tells me how she had this accident and she broke both of her arms and like one of her legs. And I'm like, oh my, I mean, she broke them. When it happened to me, I actually, it actually happened to me kind of twice. You don't need to. Never mind. Moving on. That's not it. You are safe. Let go of worry. This is Michael. Let go of worries as I'm surrounding you, your loved ones, home, and possessions with powerful loving light. This light repels lower energies and attracts loving experiences. Focus on this light and love instead of on fear, as you'll attract the object of your focus. With your mind free of fear, you have additional time and energy to devote to your life's missions. You are free when you are fearless. Know that you are safe at all times and that my protection is flawless. So working with Michael, it says, Michael's chief role is to escort away the lower energies of fear. If you become worried or anxious, mentally ask Michael to bring you peace. You can also ask to clear your home, office, vehicle, or community of toxic energies. After you call upon Michael, you'll likely notice a warm feeling. That's because he has a fiery warrior spirit. You can ask Michael to stay with you continuously, as he's able to be with anyone who calls upon him simultaneously. Anybody have, I mean, aside from our astrals, does anybody have that experience with Michael? Getting warm? Is anybody familiar with working with him besides working in our astrals? It's probably the first question to ask. Being sick. Yeah, I've been there too. What kind of sick, if you don't mind me asking? That would be difficult. Oh, the flu. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I spent years like that. So, we love you too. You grew up knowing asking Michael for strength. Oh, that's awesome. So, do you get that sensation when you do consciously, like intentionally bring him in? Do you get that warm feeling? I do. I definitely do. How about you, Rainey? Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, Rainey should chime in here any second now. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm being reminded again. Me too. I don't have to use it. Hey, that is obnoxious. You're so freaking cute. Birdie. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I don't have to use it that often, but I mean, and anybody can use this sword. He doesn't have to do this whole amazing thing that he did with Rainey here. But so anybody can. I was actually talking to Bailey earlier today, and he was telling me about the situation. I said, you should cut some cords and call in Michael and ask to use his sword. And just spin the shit out of that thing all the way around you. That was literally my advice. I said, just go to town, just feel it light up, just feel the protection, the strength, and to cut those negative lower based energies that are just taking. So he did. Yeah, it's super warm. Like I'll just be like, okay, like having to honestly, I think sometimes he'll go and be with people in certain times of awakening and so on and so forth, and people confuse that with hot flashes. I shit you not. It could be Kundalini. It could be your heart chakra expanding. Like if you wake up super, super hot with hot flashes or sweating. I went through that period. When I went through that, I'm like, holy shit, I'm barely 40 and I'm going through fucking menopause. Like, what is this shit? Like, I did not understand at all. And then now, like years later, I was like, oh, that was this and that was that and that was this. It was culmination at different times of different things. This heat, this all these different like heat is energy. You have to remember any kind of heat is energy. It just depends on its signature and how we feel it. Sometimes heat feels really good and sometimes heat feels really bad. And kind of all sorts of different things in between. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's yeah, absolutely. Okay, Kitty, you're killing me with this. Let me see if she'll actually come in. She likes to toy with me. She drives me crazy. All my children, they drive me crazy. Come here, you. Will you please come in? Baby. Little bear, get your ass in here, please. I'm like done. I'm done with your little party that you keep doing above my head. We're gonna need to be quiet here soon. And you were annoying last night. I remember that. Why? How can I remember that, but I don't remember stuff that's said in there? That is so weird. Son of a bitch. Oh, gosh. When the simplest thing gets like real complicated. Okay, so Rainy. You haven't done a meditation in a while, right? I'm pretty sure I am caught up with everybody's like place. We had a really good talk. And then you were supposed to go meditate, but maybe you didn't need to. Maybe that was good enough to put you out and then let work be done in your sleep. Because that's what we were hoping for to happen in the meditation. Wow, that's been a while. Okay. Because we do have that like the thing with the like I was like everybody needed to do the thing with the 20th, but again, none of this stuff is my decision. You need to stay and do the live. And this is just because, and the way that it's been is because with each one of these last, I mean, even with the dragons, that was like a big revelation. No, you weren't feeling good before that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have been. That's why I said earlier, I was like, you know what? If I didn't already know, like, I'm not already convinced that every time we go into these meditations that we come out feeling better, I'd be like, I don't know, guys, because my head hurts, I'm tired, and this and that, and whatever. But it's like, no. That's when you do them. And please, and I think I put this in something I wrote today, which wasn't a lot because I don't know what the frick happened today, but if you're ever not feeling good or you're out of sorts or whatever, that's like when you really have to push yourself to come, because that's when you need to be here. You guys have to understand. I really wish more people were here. Yeah, and for a lot of us that are in this sort of thing and coming online with all of this stuff, you know, we are warriors. We are light bodies. We do have things we need to do, and now we're doing them, and we're doing them together, and we're connecting. And like I said in the previous chat, and like probably most of us know to some level or degree, at some point in and around our lives, we've had to deal with a lot of crazy shit in our own ways. Yeah. But we also talked about how we can be, you know, targets for certain things. And one thing that can happen is that we'll get hurt, or we'll kind of get upset or get depressed or whatever, and tend to pull back because these are the things that we're used to happening in one way or another. It just, or we start getting like pushed in a way that we start thinking about things that make us more disempowered than empowered. But if you can satellite yourself out and look at it like, okay, now our little troop is coming together, we're doing some work, and it's making a difference, and it's radiating itself out. Aside from the normal thing that happens, with the dark stuff, it might come at us just a little bit more in different times. I think we've all kind of had these periods or these days since all this started where we've had a lot of revelations. Things have been really understood to a soul-based level. We're understanding that not only are a lot of us like soul family people, and we've run in the same circles, and, you know, it's definitely a reason why we've come together. There's that. And then, what seems like not that deep of a stretch or difficult, but what seems even more harder to integrate for pretty much all of us across the board is that we've been meeting an astral in our physical lifetime here before we actually did. So like in our sleep cycles and stuff like that, when we do our work that we don't know about, but we wake up and we know, oh, I know I was busy. I was doing some work and I met with some stuff and who knows what all happened, but you know, it was there and it did. And maybe you have little bits and pieces of it or whatever. Well, those things in these last few months have been these things that we've been doing. And we're just like catching up to that in a lot of ways, making these recognitions and stuff like that. So that's a big thing. And then all the players that keep coming in time after time, like, you know, and how we keep, how like all sorts of stuff, you know, keeps happening and changing. Stop being annoying. Seriously. Stop it. No. No. So, so all of this, you know, we need to, we have, you know, I'm definitely off and on during this lifetime. And definitely when I did the cards yesterday and they all got laid out and everything made sense, I was just like, holy shit. I got to say, that's probably the fastest I've ever figured it out. But it was coming to me kind of as it was going, and the more I started seeing things, and then it was just, yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, that was, but the message was yesterday, when I did the cards, made it. Hey, when I did the cards, hi Luke. Oh, sorry, kitty. Is that your head or your butt? I'm sorry. That June was like when a lot of us came more into that space online, or began to, at least. That's like when it started, because we all started going like, when did this happen? When did this happen? When did this happen? And I think for some of us, and some other ones were like, oh, we probably, you know, we could feel a connection, you know, past, like I said, past lives. And that's easy, almost easier to understand than, or to wrap your head around than like, oh no, we're connecting with the people like in this life and before we're even doing, it's just, you know, like that is also a thing. So Shapeshifter Fitness is Luke. Luke and I'm pretty sure I almost said Bailey. Luke and Rainey have not met before. Is that correct? You guys don't know each other, I'm pretty sure. Because Rainey is okay. Rainey is original rock art. So he got hurt and hasn't been around. You guys like almost like did one of these things, it seems like, right? Right, Lulu? I was like, okay, interesting. But it's been this like kind of wavy kind of thing. Yeah. And then there's been people like Christians like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Yeah, this shit just got crazy. And then it's like, we don't see him again for another couple days, or I don't know, just time zones and all sorts of stuff come into play. But nevertheless, everybody here will understand this question I'm supposed to ask you guys. Lulu. I know I like calling you Lulu. I don't mess it up. I'm kind of a perfectionist. I hate messing things up. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? I meant you then. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there is a part in the, hey, 111, 111.52 with 5 people. Oh, 555. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's some interesting numbers right there. God, today, seriously, for those of you who checked in late. Oh, I was going to say, shit, if I just got another one, I'd just be like, oh my God, but it's a little out of order. I got 756. I woke up to 456. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It was like, no. But what's the date? Oh, what is the date? 2/3/23. Oh, so that's 23456. Oh, I should take a picture of that at 4:56 in the morning. And then my battery was 1, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just a little bit ago, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, whatever. I got it again. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's been a lot. So I didn't think that numbers could get to another level than I was already at. Anybody else feel that way? And then all this stuff happened, and then I'm like, are you shitting me? I think like Lulu was saying yesterday, she's like, it kind of gets distracting. I'm like, yeah, no shit, it does. I know I'm not the only one. You had one that blew. Oh, do share. I love mind-blowing numbers. I love getting my mind blown by numbers. Either all the repetitives, the mirrored numbers. I've been seeing so. Now it's gotten on a level. I think I was going to show you guys yesterday, and then of course I got distracted because it happens. And I was going to show you guys how like 4 times in a row yesterday it was like completely coinciding with my battery, and then it got to a point where it was mirrored numbers with the time. It was like 741 and 14% battery. I'm like, really? Over and over and over again, just mirrored number after mirrored number after mirrored, just like crazy. I keep getting mirrored numbers. I missed a call. It said the number was that is the 505's like crazy. Change, you know what that means. It means change is coming. It's happening. It's different than twos. Twos are you're manifesting what you're thinking. So be really intentional about thinking positively. Twos is you're like going through the, you're like in the birth canal when you're in the fives. And people, we just came through the nines. So if we're feeling some aches and pains, then it's just like those cards showed us. It was like 2 for June for 6, 2 for July 7, 2 even for 8 with the Lions Gate, and then 3 for 9, 3 for 10, 3 for 11 the rest of the year. 12 is also how many months we have in a year. Da, da, da. Aren't fives conflict and tarot? No. I think well, it depends, but tarot is a little different than numbers though. So those are two different things, but it can be also like the eights, like you get 8 of swords. That means there's a lot of like mental business going on, a lot of sorting out to do, that sort of thing. It does all depend. It's true. Okay, so the question that you know what she means. So the question that I wish to ask everybody is, and Rainey, you can answer this question just real. You should be able to get to this kind of space. Maybe you already know it very easily. If not, it's okay too. But if you do remember this from, Laura, did you do last night's? Oh, it wasn't even from last night's. It was the night before, but it was also from last night's. And that was what your color is. Do you know what I'm talking about, you guys? When you see your color, and then the next night, which was last night. Oh, you didn't hear that part? Light blue. That's right. You did tell me light blue. Okay. Okay. So do you know what your color is? Luke, what's your color? And who else? And is that it? Leslie? Is Leslie still here? Leslie, I know you heard that part. What was your color? That everybody is supposed to answer that question tonight before we go into astral. Indigo violet, which is okay. What? Katie says, which is weird because my favorite colors are green and brown. That's funny. Leslie saw light blue as well. Not sure. Okay, that's fine. Aqua color, like the color of that heart, or lighter, something like that. I could see that. So we had light blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, totally. So there's a couple spots in our meditations in the last couple of days where you work with your color, you see your color. Just like all the archangels have colors. Everybody has their own frequency, which translates into a color in the color spectrum. So you have a color. That kind of aqua? Yeah. Is it more pale a little bit? Or is it more like that bright aqua? That's a good question. And you just need to add a mermaid body to that, and I think you got it going on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who wants to draw that? Should I draw that? I'm sorry, I just can't. I have a visual. It's just too it's just too good. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't choke on that. I have to share a link to the video that mentions this. Mentions what? Yeah, draw it. You're so funny. I think you and I would get into a lot of trouble, Katie. Just saying. Maybe we already have. Like tropical sea. Yeah, we would totally would. Okay, so basically, ooh, just saw the 555 people. Totally did. 8555. Anybody else? So, number one, there's a point in a meditation where you basically see your color from like inside out. Okay, it's like the most I'm going to say about that. And then the one from yesterday, who enjoyed that whole experience with there was a where we got Metatron's cube in our hands and then we infused it with our light. Yeah, I don't buy that for a second. It was a near-death. It was a near-death experience they had. They met their twin, I guess it would be. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I have not heard of that. How cool is this? It's a story? Leslie, unicorn. Oh, you guys missed this. I gotta show you. Shit. Wait. I was like, shut up right now. I can't. ¿Dónde está? Oh, I love looking for cards. It's so much fun. And then, like, you're like, can we get some new cards? Because the same ones keep popping up. Then you actually go to look for a card. And I can't freaking find it. Oh, is that it? Remember this one from yesterday? Look at the picture. No, I'm not on Top Chat. I swear to God, my bird is just like a dog. If he hears sirens, he goes off. Oh, right? That's my bird. He does that. Stop! No! Stop it! That's awesome. It's a first-hand account of a man that died but came back and his experience out of his body at a time and free of all limits. So, The one-legged siren friggin', yeah, like firemen have Dalmatians. He could be a paramedic. Oh my God. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. And this is the unicorn, right? Looks familiar. Did people see a unicorn last night? So anyway, there's an appearance. Have you guys seen the video with the cat with the basket and the birds in it? And he's like walking outside, like they go out the elevator from their apartment. The cat's like, doo, 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 this little fat kitty with the, what are they, cockatiels in his little basket. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But then my birds like hang out right next to my cats on my cat tree. So who am I to say? Anyway, moving on, guys. La la la. Colors. So purposefully gold. We don't know. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, thank you. It does. Well, there was definite shift. And it does feel good. Usually does when we start getting in line. But anyway, I did, I totally forgot about it. Who saw the unicorn? Who was that? I don't remember. And I remember at that point, I'm like, I didn't. Oh, I think that was after the first one. The first, like, bigger one. So the second one? I went back online to go live to see if anybody want to come back and talk to me. Nobody talked to me. I was over myself. And I remember talking about, I guess somebody saw a unicorn. And I didn't. But that's okay. I was like, that's totally fine. People see whatever they see. And then for like the last few days, I've been seeing this unicorn. He's just like him, like walking, like show him. And I'm like, are you like in the shadows, the glimmery, all gold and big. And I'm like, holy moly. And then he's like gone. And it's like seriously so fast. But as these days gone on, I'm getting more unicorn stuff just thrown at me. Like, it's weird. And then he showed up yesterday. Ah, 11:11. It was early on. What does that say? I agree, Katie. It feels very peaceful. I talked to you later. It was, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Nobody else remembered either. But that's fresh in your consciousness, Rainey, because that was, you haven't been here for a while. So good you're back. So glad. So glad you're back, Rainey. We need your fire. When I started the whatchamacallit, the Equinox one yesterday, it was just a girl party. It's full-on cat party up in here. And I was like, we need some man meat. And then we got some man meat. A little bit. I like I love the girls. Don't get me wrong, guys, but it's really nice to have balanced energy. Remember, this has been a topic lately: balanced male and female energy. The divine male and divine masculine and feminine as we've been working with our Dragon Fate Oracle and all that's come up. So, yeah. Hey, I'm on Roku. That's always weird. I am turning on some angel music. Who left? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Says the one who wakes up after hearing the word soul naked. That was hilarious. Katie, do you know that? Tell her. Tell everybody. Sing it to the class. Oh my God. No secrets here. Mr. A Whole Lot of Man. Oh my God, I died. So that was one of the, that was like, oh, it just like cracks me up. I was like, is he fucking with me? I feel like, it was so dry. I was like, is he messing with me? Oh my God. So there's this point where two meditations ago, when we see our color, and that's the term where we're talking about it after we're talking about how cool it was. And Laura's like, I asked the question, was it difficult for some people to get out of body, or was it easy? And Juicy Jellyfish over there is like, not me, I got out of my body real quick. And I'm like, oh, Laura's the one at the beach who's like, let's go skinny dipping. Like, she's so it's always her idea. And then, I don't know, I said soul naked. I go, we got soul naked. And then Katie goes, be careful, you'll wake up Luke. And then the next day he's like, yeah, I woke up when you said soul naked. I'm just like, I can't take you people. Kill me. I die. What was I saying? Actually, we're saying, I think someone just like to be soul naked. We all like to be soul naked. It feels good. I was just too tired. Oh my God. It was hard getting back out of that space. I think that was definitely one of my favorite ones. When I was like, we're doing what? Oh my God. Because well, no, I don't remember right now. Oh my God. I remember seeing it and then going, like, looking around and like with my eyes big, like, you know what? You know when you're a kid and you're in a room and there's like an adult, like a whole bunch of kids, and the adult like drops some like crazy bomb, like, and it's a great thing. Like, we're all going to like Magic Mountain. It's a surprise. Like, that's not like ever happened in my reality, but let's just say, and you're like, is that real? Should I get excited? Are you fucking with me? And I swear to God, when they like showed me that, I was like, oh my God, just going, please. Somebody make sure that I'm seeing this right, because I don't want to bum out a whole lot of people right now. Oh my God. That's exactly what it felt like. It was me because, of course, my mermaid. Your mermaid was naked, I know. Mermaids are always naked. Oh, you're so funny. I was walking around for the longest time naked today. I'm like, I guess I should like cover up at some point. What's the windows? of me gets naked and like the other half catches up way. Oh my God. No, not at all. All right, I was putting on Angel Mute. You guys are distracting me. You guys are like the shiny objects that keep me from doing stuff. Don't blame me for these 4-hour astral meditations. It's not all me, man. Oh my God. Dying. I'm not even stoned. I'm just high on life, you guys. Yes, let's meditate. I do it all the time. Oh my God, if she needed to cover up with shells, she would be like, she couldn't move very well in the water, I would say. It would be way too much drag. She's a busty, she's a beautiful, voluptuous mermaid. Oh my God. People kill me. Man meat. Oh my God. Soul naked man meat. Oh my goodness. Who's getting hot up in here, people? Let's go. Get into place. Who sits and who lays down? Can I just get a enough? I know. Stop it. Can I get a count on who sits and who lays down and who's sitting or laying down tonight? And if sitting actually works to keep you guys from falling asleep. So I have somebody to talk to and help me remember stuff because I have a hard time. You guys know I actively go out of my way to not think about these astrals all day long. I do my best just to try to figure out the one before. Oh, shit. Okay, for those of you who partake before going into meditation, smoke your weed. That's what I'm doing. Helps me to differentiate all the voices in my head. There's so many voices in my head. And I cannot light a bong with that. Where are all my friggin' lighters? Oh, you guys, we got to set fire to the rain. I know we're doing that tonight. So I hope you guys brought your fire. That's the one thing I do know. At some point, we are setting fire to some rain. We do have some systems that are forming. We'll, I'm sure, get taken to. So. Yesterday's meditation, we didn't go anywhere. That was a new thing. The wonder came to us. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've done a million crunches. Agua. Pound some water before you guys, especially if your head has been heavy or a little achy. Being reminded to tell you people to let your hair down. Anybody who has their hair up. Oh my goodness, that water tasted so good. I need more. Give me. Do we check in with do we sit or do we lay? Lay down. Laying down. Slaying down. I can't read like that. What does it say? Your Wi-Fi needs to work now. Okay, everybody, we're sending Rainey some positive reinforcement to Rainey's had a lot of interference in his business, so he's definitely been a target lately. Trying to keep him and his energy away from us and our work, and I'm onto that shit, and now so is he. So we start getting these technical issues, let's just make sure that we're all intentional about helping him clear his field, get him online with us so he doesn't get lost here. Sit and then lay down, lay down. I used to lay down, but I was having a hard time staying awake, so I sit now. Everybody, okay, so everybody lays down. I can't focus when I'm high. Smoke on my feet. I can barely focus when I'm sitting. Weed and water. That is a good combination. Yay, water. All right. Is your Wi-Fi doing better? Let's everybody think about his Wi-Fi. Make sure he stays on. Maybe, I mean, is there a way to go Ethernet? Shit. Am I Ethernet? I'm not even Ethernet. I think I'm the most important person for Ethernet here, probably, right? Sorry to say. Where am I? Why am I not plugged in? Hold on, guys. Because my eyes are closed the entire time. And I mean, I might not feel if I drop off because I'm energetically connected to you guys. And then I'll like come out of it and be like, oh shit, when that happened. Hold on a second. I remember this now. I remember doing this now, but then I forgot. Imagine that. Okay, so if days are not 24 hours anymore, then how long is an hour? I've decided it's about 40 minutes long. Okay. Oh, you sit too, Annie? Okay, good. You get up at 3:50 every day, so I even may be able to sleep standing. I used to do that. I go through so many changes. My sleep patterns, it's kind of crazy. When I woke up today at 4:56, I was like, oh my God, it's getting me back to early. I'm so happy. I hate days starting so late. I love waking up early. Or having like a 24-hour schedule. Those are good too. All right, guys. Sorry to keep you up late, guys. Maybe you should do the meditation standing up. Leaning up against a wall. That would be a really interesting experience, actually. All right, people. Hair down, shoulders back, chin up. Nice deep breaths. Thank you for traveling infinity skies. Please strap in all arms and legs inside. It's going to be a fun ride. Start feeling the air and the energy in and around your space get a little more dense, a bit more warm as our tribe starts stepping in, saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice deep breath, guys. Nobody jump ahead. Stay with me. So we're going to start this off by welcoming everybody in. I'm going to say thank you to my brothers and sisters, soul family, for being here. All of our spirit tribes that are individual and also one and the same. Feel their energy all around you. So again, shoulders back, chin up, get nice and stretched out. If you're laying down, palms up. I'm being told to remind you now that the laying down experience will not be an option at some point in the future. I don't know. Enjoy it while it lasts. Nice relaxed hands, feet out, let them hang open. Hips nice and planted into your floor or bed. If you're sitting, just make sure you're nice and grounded in your seat. You can be comfy with your hands just relaxed, palms up, however you're comfortable actually, with your hands like that. Take a few more deep breaths, guys. That is annoying me. Something fierce. Sorry. I should hope. I am being guided to get your attention to any of the animals in and around your space. Whether they're in your room with you, in your home, on your lot, in your land, whether they're your own personal pets or wildlife. One of the things about this time is that a lot are either asleep and with us in that way, or awake and also aware of what we're doing, and offering their energy in that way too. So the balance of the animal kingdom. A lot of insects go to sleep. Ever think about where butterflies go to sleep? Ever see a sleeping butterfly? Where do they go? Take a nice deep breath. Start lighting up your root chakra. This time I want you to imagine just this nice thin string of light when we turn on our root, and just have it just go right up to your sacral, just ding. And then right up to your solar, ding. Just light up, little walnut size, ding. And then right up to your heart, all the way up, another light, ding. Again, all the way up to your throat. It's going to be aqua color. Turn it on, ding. And keep going up into your third eye, your pineal. Feel the light go up, up, up. Just imagine it all the way from your root, just a light going all the way up, nice and thin, nothing massive, nothing major, all the way to your third eye. Turn it on, ding. And let's feel it permeate through your pineal gland. Light it up. Pretty indigo color, some violet going all through there. Radiating out into your head, your brain. Going up, we're going to turn on the crown. Just watch that one single light going up, up, up. Ding. Turn it on. And then just watch them all suspend there. Breathe into it. And let's turn on our infinity symbols from the center. Nice, bright, pretty white, golden, coppery light. Big enough to go all the way around you, whether you're laying down past your feet or below your seat. Make it big, big, big. Turn it on, brighter and brighter. Flex and make those lights brighter. Now at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, all the lights get brighter. Lighting up your infinity symbol brighter. Feel it emanating out from your center, from your column of light. Again, red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, indigo, and violet. Start watching that violet light shoot up. Just pretend at the top of your head is like one of those torches for the fireworks, you know? Maybe even one of those that shoot off the balls. They just go. So imagine that right above your head. And each second that passes by, all of your lights are getting brighter and brighter. Slowly lighting up, lighting up, lighting up. Nice deep breath, everybody, from head to toe, toe to head. Just feel it flow. And as that violet light there at the top is just shooting off, just imagine right above you, right where you are, right above you, floating above you, you've got your archangels, their energy. You know what that's like, being a color. They're up there. And as you go with your light, they're grabbing it, they're pulling, they're holding on. Connecting to you. That's the whole point. Your crown chakra, spiritual connection. Out there. So just imagine them just almost like sending out your spiritual phone call, and they're like picking it up, holding on, being able to talk to you. Sometimes more directly, sometimes more indirectly, sometimes through me. Either way, imagine that antenna right out of your ascension column going all the way up. It's getting brighter and brighter with each second. Your violet light up there above your crown, it's getting more and more intense. And you can just picture just your light going up and out as they pick up your call and you answer theirs back and forth. Just remember that. They work very quickly. They answer the call extremely fast. So now start picturing your cocoon, just more and more, just that violet light raining down as your infinity symbol lights up more and more as well. Everything coming online, feeling really balanced. Feels like a lot of us have transmuted a lot in these last few days in our own very personal ways, alone and together, here or through our daily connections, or in the astral with our family that's there and that support us. And I think you could say that, of course, all of this has happened for a reason, but at the same time, I feel that going through this portal and this shift connected in these ways and doing what we've been doing has definitely been a transformative experience, and we are forever changed, and so is the rest of the world, and we know that for a fact with everything we've been doing, all the messages we've been receiving from Mother Gaia herself, who always, like I said before, this is her party. So I want to just take a moment and think about the cards that we got, you guys. Comfort, nurture, things that we've been thinking about individually and starting to get to know each other better and figure out ways that we can help each other. And in the future, a good way to start, I'm being told, is with children. We also want to acknowledge that with these transitions and connections and faith, to continue to be gentle with ourselves and each other. Awake or in astral, no matter what, we're all connected. Before, during, or after. This we know now for a fact. So start lighting up your seat even more now. Start connecting more with us all here in this space energetically where we are. Start lighting up more and more and more and more and more. We're going to light this up all the way in and around you to the point where it's really bright. Really, 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 really bright. Brighter than usual. Bright, bright, bright. Bright, bright light. And it's just feel it coming really from your center and up. Like once you get in that seated position in your seat there in the craft, it just really starts getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And that's when it starts to reach a point where you start to blend with this light. It's not just you and you're seeing your chakras and all that. You're in this cocoon. You start blending in with that light. That's why it's getting so bright. Brighter, 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 bright, 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 bright. Just start bringing in everything. Because as that gets bright, it goes from that like overwhelming bright sensation to you can see past it because you are the light. Okay. So become your light. And just feel it. As you're there in your seat, just your entire space as you're just blending into that light space. You can look out and look at everybody else's color. If you couldn't perceive it, now you know. You know, for those that are here, what those colors are. And you can start to perceive the others who are not here yet, but are coming or are here in astral as they light up too. So look at everybody's different color in the craft as we all light up. Bright, 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 bright light lighting up. Take a nice deep breath and just take that all in. Watch everybody just get bright and light. And again, we're going to get ourselves into a space where we can work with our energy. So if it helps you to get a little bit more back in body or just to perceive yourself as energy right here. But you want to see in front of you there in your space, Metatron's cube coming in to your vision right in front of you. And when that happens, you can really see how the light that's going from your seat down into the center, the platform there. Now it definitely has the color more of your color than just the regular everyday color of the violet light. Even if your light is violet, it's different now. It's brighter, much brighter, much more pure. If we were to translate that, and let's say you were a gem, okay, you would be the brightest of gems, the most expensive, the most rare of your color, faceted and beautiful, electric, alive, beautiful color. And this is the color that you're going to infuse into the cube. So you can visualize yourself either holding on to it If that feels really good for you to see your hands just light up with your color, that's fun. Or if you're just feeling yourself soul naked, sitting there in your space, just all of that color, your beautiful crystal color. And it just starts to infuse and go into the whole beautiful sacred geometry of Metatron's cube. And then with that color going down into the channel, there into the center. Lighting it up. Bright, 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 bright. Everything just gets bright with all these different colors from everybody. Just visualize that as that's going in. Thank you, family. And as we do that and visualize it, it just starts to all almost like different colored water all coming together. And as it does that, it's just this beautiful rainbow colored pond of energy and moving in all these different ways. And it's just really beautiful. And we can see it from up close if we choose to. We can see it from that perspective, or however you want to get in on that. But that's where all the colors are going into the center. So let's just focus on that for a moment. Give me a second here. And at this time, we start to feel the archangels step in around us. Michael is at our back yet again. And this time, I would really like you to perceive more of his sword. As he's standing next to you, he can kind of turn and he can move. Either he's holding it or it could be holstered in different ways, however you may see it. But I want you to get a visual of it. And he puts his hand on your back right between your shoulder blades. And this just sends a nice, beautiful, warm, peaceful energy all through you. Any fear gets dissolved, tension, stress. As he said before, you are protected. So feel his energy just going all the way through you. If you have wings, please, you'll start to feel those activate more as his energy gets in and through there. It tends to extend up and down both sides of your ascension column, over your shoulder blades, and also you'll feel it down your arms. You'll feel your arms get more tingly. Your wings start to activate. You may feel them not only do that, but maybe start to move a little bit. And this I'm talking about your physical body as he does this. Either way, he's coming in, he's touching, and he's putting his energy into your field. And Michael says there will always be reasons to be afraid if you choose to see things this way. And there will be more the longer you stay there thinking of things that are fearful and worrying. If you find yourself saying to yourself, I'm worrying a lot, I feel a lot of worry and anxiety, that is another word for fear that you don't, and you're not in and connected, knowing you are protected and there is nothing to fear. So please, if you catch yourself, remember, I'm here. You know, you have my sword at any time. Please use it. Please do not hesitate. Call me. I can be with you always. You can ask to keep my sword. You can ask me to be with you always, in your sleep, when you're awake, anytime. Don't suffer. Don't be upset. Don't let others take from you. And remember, they will always want to take from you. That's why I'm always here for you. So please feel my strength. Remember, you can have my sword. We all share. We all protect each other. That is the way of it, of course. I like to remind you thank you, Michael. And at this time, you can ask Michael for any vital information for you to know, if that's of a personal nature for you to share with others. Please take a moment with Michael now. And thank you. And so back to focusing on all the energy going into the center, focusing on Metatron's cube. See that again for me. Focusing on all of that energy, beautiful energy culminating in the center. And Gaia steps in. Hello, my beautiful family. I love seeing you like this. It's beautiful colors. You are connecting more, and this is how you can see your colors and see each other's, and how beautifully you blend together. Please witness this. And send love in through all of your energy and out. Feel it multiplied upon itself over and over and over again, mixing and colliding with everyone else. So bright, so beautiful. Now, I know my children, there have been so many new discoveries for you lately. And for some of you, certain things excite you more than others. And this is why you're all so beautiful, so different. For some of you, it's in the water. For some of you, it's with the dragons. For some of you, it's with the galactics. For some of you, it's all of that, depending on your mood in that moment. And that's fine. Most of you have been everywhere at this point. So, after yesterday, we are in a new phase. Unfortunately, for certain reasons, things just have to keep going. Yes. What I mean by this is there's only so long that we would not have storms to take care of. Whether they are one way or another, at this point in time, they are given energy to be extra intense, most of them that have any kind of energy worth working for. And I'm speaking for the dark and how they work. So at this time, we do have a few. So it is your choice now that you've seen so much of how we work to take care of things, so much of how we work to make things different than they were set out to be. And we can do that. We have done it. We know all of you coming together and showing you how to do it and doing it together. So we have to do it again. Yes. And this time, it is your choice, as I said. All is here for you to work with. You can work from the position of the seas. You can work from the position of the skies with the dragons in your dragon body or with them. You can work with the galactics in their crafts or outside as energy. You can work with the angels and the archangels. It is your choice. So now, please take your energy there. Go to where you've been before. Go to where your energy is being called. See what you are meant to see. Know that we have 2 systems in formation in the Atlantic and in the Gulf. And they're not big and they're not near land, but within the next few days they could be. So I would like you now to please visualize start there and work your way out, up, and around the systems, the land, the air. Remember how we've done it before? We work with the water. We work with the air. We send our infinite love light energy out through your energy field everywhere. The galactics do it a certain way, and they help us. They infuse with our energy. They multiply it in their own way. They help us to clean. They help us to energize. And the dragons, again, the dragons are eager. They want to set fire to the rain. And that is the call. You know, dragons. When it's time to set fire to the rain. When you know that that rain needs to go and not fall. You know that the air needs to go and you need to push it away. And send it off with your beautiful light. And in the oceans, that's where you choose to be. Imagine your energy radiating out through all of the water, everywhere that you are, and going up into the atmosphere and circulating with each of the storms. And always think of me. For Gaia, for your mother Gaia, for your home, for your brothers and sisters, for all the water and all the land, for all of us together. Think of me as you heal. Think of me as you fight for the light. And be happy. Know you are protected. Know everything is exactly as it should be. Now please spend a few moments, do this work. Be intentional. Think of me. Think of your brothers and sisters. Think of the land, the water, the air. Think of the wind. Think of everything being diffused. Think of all the negative energy. Think of the pollutants and what they spray into the air to control the water and the air and make it go away. Watch it disappear in your own way, the way you're working with it. It's all the same. It's your intention, and watch it go with your light. Now work. And this is when you might be aware more, just like yesterday when we saw him come in. Magical unicorn. It is he and the Fae who is there everywhere, in magic form, in their other realm, in ours, within ours, in nature, of nature. Without his magic, ours wouldn't work. He is the magic, and so are you. Please be aware where you go and what you see. The more you are aware, the stronger it'll be. So there they are, in the clouds, in the water, in the air, in the ground, in the trees, in the grass, in the flowers, everywhere. Feel that as well as you do your work all around you. Start to bring that in, the magic. Like magic. Watch how beautifully it blends together, especially with the dragons. And our beautiful galactics. So different, so kind, so loving. Thank you for being here. Again, show everyone how much protection and energy you give us all in the shadows so they don't see. Amplifying the energy, keeping me safe. I appreciate you. And I thank you for coming here. And I thank you too, my beautiful babies. I know some of you are not of Gaia, but you come here as a beautiful distant cousin. Like I said before, for my brothers and sisters stretched out throughout creation, knowing that this is a time so important and a party. And remember, all of you must enjoy yourselves here now. With all this important work to do, that is the most important now. And your passions and your pursuits with each other, please. Family, please take a few more moments to work and play. See this as the game that it is, that we already know we are to win. Make it challenging, make it fun. Play. Find the negative energy, take it out, make it go back, make it bright again. Make it a game, make it fun. Be smarter than the ones who are playing with no rules. Those times have ended. As I said yesterday, everything is different after yesterday. After the events of yesterday, everything is different. And today you'll feel it. You'll feel it now. And I know for many of you, you felt it during the day leading up to this work tonight. And I thank you all for being here. I love you so very much. Remember, I'm always with you. Please touch me, feel me. I'm here for you. Talk to me. I talk to you. Say my name. I'm with you always, your eternal mother, and I love you so, so very much. Okay, family, Infinity here. Let's get back in our seats. I'm being guided to have you remember your space, your color, start getting back in there, start pulling back from wherever you chose to go. At this time, I want you to feel the energy of Jesus with us now. He comes and stands beside you. Please hear my messages in the voices of each other. As you talk about me and are aware of me more and more. As I come to you and say hello, please talk about me more. And understand that I come to you and you hear my messages from each other too. This is to remind you. So thank you, Jesus. So feel his energy all through your field there. He says he will be with us in sleep and he will guide our dreams tonight. Any questions that have been lingering, he will help us understand. And we are, like he was just talking about, help each other with these dreams, feelings, and emotions, wake state or dream state. He's with us no matter what. And at this time, he works with all of us in our sleep, and as we're all working together in our sleep, and since we all remember different things, it is imperative to make notes, be more conscious, and discuss. Okay, guys, so I'm being told that we are just to say our goodbyes as our mother Gaia offers us a beautiful hug. In whichever way you may perceive that in this moment, look in your eyes. Again, she says thank you. And you can just start letting the surroundings of her craft kind of fall away. Get back into body a little bit more. Remember the work that you did and where you went. We did separate as she was navigating and discussing. Again, please remember our brother Michael and Jesus. And Gabriel, before we go and in between now, says, don't forget. I'm the one who brings out the laughter. And pushes you to play, and tapping you in with your inner child. Don't forget, I'm with you always, and we can play. Okay? Yes, okay. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Gabriel. Okay. Okay, so let's just get more and more into body. Those of us who are still conscious, you could please join in chat as you start coming out of it and get more and more into your surroundings. Remember, hold on to any information you were supposed to get there. Remember what will happen in dream time. Remember what we were told for wake time. Some of you may already be in dream time. Hey, loves. Hi. Oh, I should turn my light on. Hold on a second. Oh, right, my face. That wasn't the plan. Yay. Self-loving stretches from Katie. So we have, I'm pretty sure, just you two. Should I say the magic word? Hi. The magic word. Soul naked. Who got soul naked? Oh, Luke, soul naked. Start taking naps. I don't want to tell you. Paul, Katie's game. I wanted a nap. I was talking with you earlier, Katie. You're like, I'm so tired. I'm like, me too. You're like, oh, nap with me. I'm like, oh, first, that sounds so good. I won't make it to our astral if I do that. And I'm kind of mandatory. I feel like anywhere between 2 hours of our meetings, I'm just, I don't know if I should be napping. Yeah, that totally just like so oh, wait a second. Let's see. So Rainey says I was taken offline a few times. Oh, poop, but felt I was still there with everyone. Yeah, so did I. And Luke says soul naked. Still feel all the tingling in my back and arms, like very self-aware of energy in the forms of wings on my back. Naked. I'm glad you were able to stay with us, Rainey. I know, me too. So it's Leslie. Did Leslie go to stay asleep? She tends to fall asleep or pop in later. So where did everybody go? Did people go like when I think I remembered more of that one. I didn't talk. If I talk for a lot of people is when things get really blurry and I'm just like, peace out. I can't. I do think I remembered more. Those are so 3D. I know, right? God. I love it. You can see some dragons flying around. Do you see their violet light when they like do the fire? Their like fire isn't like regular fire. It's like violet light fire. Like, you know, that like energy fire. Do you see that? I guess that's a no-brainer, Rainy. I would be surprised if you said anything else, to be honest with you. You can't see everyone's. You know what? Sometimes they all go black. Are you on a computer? Are most of you guys on like phones or computers when you do this? Yeah, Rainy's a dragon for sure. Well, we figured that out a while ago. We knew that. He's definitely. And no, it's not a shocker there. Jellyfish. Naked jellyfish. Mermaid. Oh my god, you crack me up. You're on your phone. No, I'm more feeling their texture of their skin. I feel their energy wave past you. Oh, okay, yeah. They kind of, you know, it's funny about dragons. They definitely are shapeshifters. Duh. We definitely have a lot of dragons. How about you, Rainy? Do you feel your how's your back feel? Number one, does it feel even better? And wings, tingly arms. You get that thing going on? I was just like, hello, because it's just like all that entire thing, you know. And they will feel different. One of the first times I did a meditation, and I was taken out like into my own like I don't know, it's hard to explain. I won't get into it right now. But anyway, the first time I felt the oh, my tree needs water. Holy sh my wings, and like in that like astral meditation type feeling, I was like really aware of it. They felt really big. Really, really big. Like almost like what would be a cross between like my angelic wings and like dragon wings. I guess, but not. I don't know. I almost felt like they just are just big. You like my big word, big? You saw your color Metatron's cube. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Metatron's cube's kind of already that color. But with the violet, it definitely gets like solidified in that like violet light. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Rainy. Yeah. I forgot about your computer. I always end up holding the earth. I physically use my hands during the meditation to help. So, like, if you were like imagining her as a globe kind of thing, or sending energy down, you imagine like if, yeah. I think I understand what you mean. Oh, poops. That's Earth. Oh my gosh. You know what sucks about living up here in the mountains is that I cannot be barefoot. It's way too cold. I'm barefoot on like dirt and rocks. I'm pretty hardcore. Not like full on gravel, but I could. Like that's how much I want to be like not in shoes and not. I was so happy when it got warmer. I got rid of all my gravel outside and put down wood chips, which are not as sharp, but I can walk on them a little bit better. But yeah, earthy. To say the least. Here's Sky Daddy. Yeah, right. So I was holding the earth, giving her a good message, soothing out the seed. Oh, that's beautiful. Playing a harp, calm. Oh, that's beautiful. Run my fingers through the trees to pull out. Oh, I love that. So the sky would be, so if Earth is Gaia, then and Mother, then Father is sky and stars / sun. So the earth and the sun together make things grow. It is beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, did Rainy, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, Rainy just has connection issue. Yeah. Burning the shit out of him. That's hilarious. Yep, pretty much. You see? And then toss him in the ocean for oh my God. That is hilarious. So, okay, so what else all happened up in there? Let's not forget, I'm being reminded to tell you guys, Jesus in dream state, apparently he wants to do some work. He's been around a lot lately. That's an understatement. Oh, who is interested in I need to know if there's any particular day that doesn't work for people to get together for a Zoom meeting, because that like came to me like hardcore. But it was also like we had to get past this Sunday, and tomorrow's also full moon. Full moon would be a good one. That'd be fun. We should get together on full moon. Have our own little ritual. We all wear tomorrow's full moon, guys. We could party powwow and then go into astral. How's that sound? We could do it earlier. Full moon, people. Let's see what the percentage is. What? Yeah, I can't see or hear anything. Oh, I have laptop. I'm going to get going. I'm going to get going again tonight. Maybe that'll help. Here's a link to the video I mentioned. Oh, okay. Warning, this story can change how you look. Oh, I've seen that video. I don't know if I've watched it. Fuck yeah. What is she saying? Fuck yeah to? Oh, our party? It's just over here burning the shit out of it. That's how I feel I do. I'm like, come here, let me heal you. People get hot. Sorry. Gotta burn it. Takes heat. Gotta burn it. You and Katie can plan. Tomorrow I'm available depending on time. Like teamwork. Yes, full moon. Full bare moon. All right, everybody on Zoom, soul naked. I'd expect that at a jellyfish over there. Oh, first, let's all get in her pool. Oh, that sounds so good. Let's all crash the Lou's pool. Let's see if we could get past the armed guards outside. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. Wait a second, what's happening? I see. I guess I just. Where are we? Ah! Look, you guys. Where is it? Now let's see where the moon is at least for me. Sky Guide. If you guys don't have this app, get it. You're missing out. Not now. It's not convenient. Moon should be somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there's Mars. Oh, you are. Wow, that really moved. Weird. Anyway, this app will take you anywhere you want to go. Tell you about all sorts of things if you guys have not seen this before. It's called Sky Guide. It's very cool. So we're at 99% moon right now. We go full moon. Let's see what time. Full moon is 7:48 p.m. tomorrow. Look at these numbers, guys. And you know what? If you get this app too, you will have a lot of fun with what times moons rise and set. So the moon set is at 6:07 a.m. The moon rises at 6:55. Let's not forget we started our year with a full blue red blood moon, blah 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 blah. That's how we started January. That was the first moon. And we've had like eclipses, whatever. It's just been crazy. So tomorrow, you guys, It is our full moon. It is in Aries. The Aries full moon. We do have an Aries in the house. Oh, that reminds me. I need birth dates. Birth dates, por favor. I know that if people do get hot. What did you say the other day? Oh, right. That you made, it was something about you making people, I can't remember. It was really funny. I'd love to have group med. I know. Wouldn't that be awesome? Meditation in the pool. Oh, shit. That sounds so good. Okay, focus. We just had 3 days of Aquarius. We are in 2 days of Pisces. That's it. We go into, wait a second. The full moon is in Pisces, not Aries. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, so tomorrow, is tomorrow good for a Zoom? On a Zoom. The only problem with that is it cuts you off at some point. Anyway. That was a crazy one. Yeah, it was. I was like, from that point, like getting that into my, well, in whatever it was, November, December, and then knowing that that was the first, and then the next, like every single moon or new moon this entire year has had something with it. A meteor shower, an eclipse, a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse, a gate, a day with a gate. I mean, it's been every single month. Every single month. And it's one, like a day and a half removed from equinox. So, yeah. So, okay. So I need birth dates. Can I get birth dates? Like date, month, and day? Leslie's totally. So where's Leslie? We could take bets. 8/13. That's right. Your numbers are really cool. With your 27. 9. Okay, so 3/12. Right before a landing day. 8/13. In a portal. And 9/27. 9/9. What's rainy? And where the F is rainy? He said he was going to get a computer. Damn it. Come back. I love you. Are you coming back? And who else did we lose? I think we lost Leslie for sure. Mine is 12. Kids to bed. Huh? This way. Oh, what time for soon? I will be available after 4:30 your time this way. I can get my kid. I don't know. We can figure it out. Let's see. We can do, I mean, is 4:30 good or is 5 good? Okay. He's trying to come back. Oh, is he back? And there he is. Magic! Yeah, it does work on phone. Luke, are you good for Zoom tomorrow? Are you available at that time? So Laura says yes. Is 5 good? Or 6? I mean, talk to me, people. I'm not getting anything where it needs to be a specific time and it's full moon, so later better, I guess. But whatever. But let me know. If you never use Zoom, it's easy. And you can use it on your computer or on your phone, either way. Okay. It's so much easier and better than Skype. Skype is such a little bitch. I can't stand using Skype. So I started using Zoom. I use Zoom for all of my, yeah, you'll figure it out. It's super easy. This is so exciting. I know. I did post a video of me and Karen and Bailey and Leslie. That's there. It got cut off and Karen's computer wasn't working. So, it was nice though. We did have a nice little powwow. So that is on my channel, you guys, if you want to watch it. It's me by myself for just a little bit. And then Karen comes in and then Bailey comes in and then Leslie comes in and we have a little powwow. I have a Reiki group meeting for vets from 7 to 9. Need to leave the house by 5:30, so 4:30 would work best. Okay. Leave house by 5:30. And Katie's not available till, Katie's not available till 4:30. That's cool. A Reiki group meet. Oh, like a meetup? That's awesome. It really does. Everything. Seriously, everything. You can learn to do anything on YouTube. So do you facilitate the group or you go as a participant? Luke? I'm just curious. What did you use YouTube for? 2-4. I had to write these down. Facilitate. Okay, that's what I thought. I was just making sure. I guess. Yeah. If we're doing it tomorrow, we don't have to do it tomorrow. We could do it a different day if it's a little less whatever, but it's a full moon, that'd be fun. We're kind of full mooning it right now, but okay, awesome. We'll plan on a full moon party and I'll think of something fun because that's my job. He's Dragon Angel. So is raining that good for you? Can you meet tomorrow at 4:30? And then we'll see if Bailey can come, and I wonder what Bailey was today. Can you see me in chat? I think. I don't know, maybe not. Okay, so I'm full mode. Yeah, so are we good for 4:30? Well, Rainy's still having problems for baby. I think that should be fine for him. Unless he has his kids, but I don't think so. I don't think he does. So that should be fine. Yes, I see you. I guess I see you. So are you okay with tomorrow at 4:30 for a Zoom meeting, Rainy? Everybody else is. Luke has to leave at 5:30. So we'll start at 4:30. That's when Katie is available. And we can all, you know, jump in earlier, and then Katie can come in as soon as she's available as well. If we're available. I don't know. We'll have to see, but I'll send the invites out and you guys can jump in. I think once I turn it on. No, Zoom is where we all are on camera. Video chat. Well, we were on yesterday for your healing, dork. Is it just chat? Oh, you mean will it be a meditation? Sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's enough time in an hour for all of that. Yeah. Download the app if you use your phone. If you use your computer, you can just follow a link and it'll open up a browser, or you can download the app either way, or the program app, whatever, for your computer. Yeah, I don't think there'll be enough time for a meditation in an hour. Unless we're not gonna meditate with Luke, which I'd rather not. But we can meditate. We could do our meditation earlier in the day, possibly. I'm flexible, so you'd rather not meditate on Zoom? We don't have to do the no, I mean, like, for the meeting part, yeah, for the chat would be Zoom. And then we could do the regular thing for the meditation. No, you do not need to download any clothes. Clothes are totally optional. So I need to look decent for the camera. Again, whatever is optional. You can do whatever you want. Get creative. Dress up like dragons, boys, if that's what you feel like doing. Get your dragons on. I don't care. Put some body paint on. Get creative. Show up is all I care about. Just show the F up is all I care. Light some candles, start a fire. I don't care what you do. Show up like naked in friggin' oil. It's full moon party, people. Do what you want. Oh my god. Do you have drums? Let's hear some drums. Let's play some music. It's a party. I wish it could last longer. Yeah, our first little get together. She's like naked, yeah. Oh my god. You guys, you crack me up. Grabs coconut oil. Oh my gosh, I love coconut oil. I can't use it that much though. Do you guys know that coconut oil is very comedogenic? Like it's one of the most highly comedogenic oils you could possibly put on your skin or ingest into your body. So if you're somebody who has issues with like acne, and like me, who I went like 6 months in one point of my ascension with 0, but it's also negative energy that transmutes. And I know that that comes up a lot, like during portals and stuff, plus like touching stuff. It's also negative energy. And, but anyway, coconut oil does do that. Unfortunately. Tanning that soul naked. You have a Tibetan singing bowl? It cured your son's acne? That's interesting. Yeah, it's just so you know, I got into coconut oil. I used it in my food. I had to be really careful because there's a lot of coconut oil in lip stuff. Like this is beeswax because I got coconut oil lip stuff and I started breaking out all around my lips. And I was like, what is happening? And then I was guided to look it up and I just like all the way up, and you can look up an oil chart for comedogenic whatever properties that is clogging to your system. Coconut oil is like an 8 or a 9 versus something like avocado oil is like a 2. Very different. So I slather this body up in avocado oil. It's all about the avocado oil. You really want to get a single, then get a single. Yes, I have. And use oil. I don't use lotions, nothing with chemicals in it. Ever since I stopped doing all that kind of stuff, I don't need a lot of stuff. Like I'll be like, oh, my skin's a little like, whatever, and I just do the oil after every shower, and that's pretty much it. I put essential oil in with the avocado oil, and that just depends on my mood. Oh, wow. You got your coconut oil from Tibet? That's awesome. I get mine from Amazon. I get a big old thing of coconut oil from Amazon. It's really good. Oh my God. His bowl. You're so cute. Are you guys having like private jokes about me? Oh my God. I'm done. I'm out of here. Screw you guys. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening anymore. All right. So 4:30 tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye. Go to sleep. Play in dreamland. You guys are so silly. Love you. Let's play tomorrow. It's an oily bowl. What the hell? I need to come up. What did I miss? I can't do this with you guys. It's impossible. Seriously, I cannot even. I feel like I missed something like man meat or soul naked or oily bowls or balls or space drunk or what did I miss? No, I'm not. I'm not. my God, poor lady. She lives in Canada. She's like 3 hours ahead of all of this. Rainy is up until like the butt ass crack of morning. So he's the only other person I'm worried about delirium is I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be man meat for sure. I can't think of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like just me and you, Laura, and like the boys are just totally ignoring. It's like, what? Like the giggly girl's like, I can't. My stomach, seriously, it hurts really bad. You ever laugh so hard you pee? So I make sure I pee so that doesn't happen. I'm dying. Did you guys see my bell? Okay, I need my bell. It's really loud, but oh my God, it's so good. It makes the, look at her. Look at my cat. Look at her. She's like, oh yeah, sing it, mama. They love this bell and they love my crystals. If I come home with a new crystal, they're like, oh, rubbing on it. Look at her. Hey, you like the bell? She's so funny. Oh my God, it feels so good. Yes. I needed something. I just could not stop. Holy shit. I didn't get this on Amazon. Please don't make me start again. I can't. Wait, are we talking about sex toys? Where's oh my God. Just remember, silicone, people. Don't be cheap. Oh my God, you have to take your sex very seriously. And you're 2 for 1s, I don't know. Oh my God. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to do that in public right now. That's a far up there. Coconut oil? Are you kidding me? Got our birthdays. My head is like, oh. Okay, I see Soul Naked. Where's the coconut? I know. I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like getting closer. Oh my God. I can't, every time I see, I can't do this. I can't. Because then I miss more. When I'm up, see, this is the problem. This is the problem. You see, you send me on some scavenger hunt for some naughty thing that Luke said, and then I miss more, and then I'm completely out of the loop times like 2 or 3. And then I'm like just feeling it. Oh my God. Oh, okay, yeah, a little later. After we sign off. Yes, I will do that. Tibetan balls of pure fury. Oh my God, I know. I started. Did I? Probably. No, you know what? Because somebody said man meat, and that was definitely not me. And then oh my God. Okay, you guys. Luke is hanging in here way longer than I thought he was for getting up at, what was it? 3:50? Do you like set an alarm, or does that just happen? Because I used to do that. I used to wake up. If I actually got into the 4 o'clock hour, I was surprised, because I would wake up at like 3:33 all the time. All the time. Oh, are you guys talking about me again? Okay, bye. Bye, Lulu. No, I did not start Man Meat. I did not. No, that was not me. Oh my God. The visuals that I'm getting are just too much. I should just make you all go into Astral right now so you all can experience. Oh my God. I'm wasted now. I'm totally wasted. It's not all my fault. I refused. I did not. Oh, Man Meat. Not like that. Not tonight. That was different. And I didn't mean it like that either. I just meant, guys. Oh my God. Good night. I love you. Oh, shit. It'll always come back to me starting it, damn it. Probably. If I'm being honest. I usually do start it. Good night, Lulu loves. All right, who else has to go? Who's ready to go? At 3:23. Oh wow, we're 3:20. See how this turns into 4 hours? You see this? You see how this happens? And this is after 37 minutes ahead of time where I lost my nuggets. Dude, who saw Infinity lose their nuggets today? I should go. Okay, goodbye. I thought you were leaving like 20 minutes ago. She's so naughty. She's like, whoa, naked balls, coconut oil. Hold the phone. It's not that late. Priorities. This is how I know that Katie and I are just like destined to just, I don't know. Chippendales maybe someday? That sounds like fun. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Man meat nuggets. I was dropping some hardcore. You know what that reminds me of? Like golden like nuggets, like at Knott's Berry Farm, like those golden nuggets. You're like, wow, those are gold nuggets. And here I was just dropping nuggets. And also losing nuggets. I kind of lost my nuggets a little bit. One day we will adventure together. Yeah, for sure. I just imagine a lot of nakedness involved in it. Like running through the forest naked, peeing on stuff. Being like chased by Faye. Oh my god. In a fun way, of course. That sounds romantic. Yeah. No, like in like that, you know, goddessy, like goddess earth warrior princess kind of way. Like flowers in our hair. Then we dive into the ocean and become mermaids. I could go on and on. I do have my own imagination. It's pretty good, actually. I really need to shut up. Oh my god. Please, God, tell me my windows are shut. Hi. You want to play? Here's a dragon for you. Hi. I love you too. She's like, you're having fun and you're sitting right here and you're not like, what is wrong with you, lady? Stop. And meet Laura there. Totally. That's where she's at right now. She's like, gotta go, got it. She's swimming. She's not sleeping. She's not like enemy. She's swimming right now. That bitch has a pool. And if I had one too, I'd be like, see ya. Bye. Got it. You know what? If I had a pool, I would bring you guys. I would take my phone. It would be floating in the water with me, and I would be swimming. So all of you should make this happen so you can swim with me. Are we all good swimmers? I'm an excellent swimmer. I swam competitively. I know I talk about flying and stuff, but I'm actually excellent swimmer. No, I'm not letting you out, you little shit. You're not faking me out. She did that the other day. She's like, oh, she's distracted. I'll hide behind the curtain. I'll scratch on the door. When she goes to let me in, I'll actually run out. You panic in water. Oh, we can make that go away. Anybody? Who's a good swimmer? Rainy, do you swim? Luke? When we entered many dimensions and realities together. Yeah. Who wants to go to Colombia and drink some ayahuasca? I have roots in Colombia. I was a shaman at some point. Brewing that shit up, taking people astral. Can you imagine what we could do? Like what happens like when we go astral with like none of that stuff on board? Oh my goodness. Anybody ever done it? Private jet. Goddess pissing, man meat. What else? Soul naked. Oh, me. You're a great son. Yeah. Yes, we can break your fear. Most likely you've had it. We've talked about this with some other people. Who was that? Was that Luna who had the water problem? And we talked about that being probably a past life or near death thing in a past life or any of that combination stuff when you have that kind of panicky fear of water, you know? What are you doing, little bear? Watch my cat. What are you doing? Little bear. She goes in circles around it, chasing her tail. Like, for reals. Look at her. Get it, little bear. Look at her. Look at her. Get it, little bear. Get it. Look at baby underneath her going, damn, kids. I'm trying to slick at her tail. I'm trying to sleep down here. Now she's going after her own feet. Oh, I love you so much. You're so freaking adorable. Oh my god. Oh yeah. You see me in trees? Have you seen my pictures of me in trees? Oh, and you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. That's the I'm gonna keep it a secret. I just said I'm not telling you guys. I know what I'm gonna say. I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. This will be so much fun. Oh my god. Oh, I love climbing trees. I have a feeling I'm never going to live that. Absolutely can. Cats are so funny. They're freaking hilarious. Tails are so fun to chase. Oh my gosh. She has so much fun with her tail. That cat has such a good time with her own tail. Like she really, really does. Her brother, though, has one of the longest tails ever. It's like that long. Have you guys seen my boy kitty? He's humongous. From like tail to nose, he's like, he's so big. So, I missed Luke. Did you answer? Are you a good swimmer, Luke? Do you like to swim? I am so jonesing for some water. It's just like rough. Yeah, but he's skinny. He has these big, huge, his back feet are like that long. He came out twice as all the other kittens came out like this. He came out like that. He's just been massive ever since. Get some water. Yeah, I need some water. I'm in the mountains, and the lake that we have right here is getting big. There is water there, but I'm not going in it. I'm super picky about water I go in, actually. Little Bear is actually, I have a feeling that she's so damn cute. I have a feeling that she just passed out. Like she went around in circles, and then look at her. Dust. Gone. Like completely, like, look at her. Little Bear. Little Bear. You awake? Little Bear. Barely. She just like passed out. She's like, oh my god. You can totally tell. Actually, Little Bear is a girl kitty, but she has a lot of boy energy, and I really think this is like one of her very first times around, if not her first time around as a cat, because everything as a cat to her has been a completely new discovery. Completely new discovery. Like retractable nails, the concept just could not, like, took forever. Like all the other cats were like on board with that real quick. Her took her over a year to like not intentionally like have claws out with me, and she didn't mean to. She just, and other things too, like the whole, like, she actually acts like a bear. She really does. She's freaking hilarious. So this tail thing, it fascinates her more than any of the other cats. The other cats like whatever, and her tail, like as soon as you're like, look, tail, she's like, ah, tail. she just does things that are like imagine being a cat for the first time and all the like ways that that would be different in your body if you were an actual bear, because she acts more like a bear. You really think she's like testing it out, like this cat thing. So funny, and she's hilarious. She really, yeah, she's really cute. And she was the one like the climber, because you know bears climb, that's like their thing. More so than cats like to climb, but bears are like climbers. And more than any other kitten, she was on curtains and just anything that could be climbed, she climbed it and just would. Okay. And her mouth, even, I'll show you guys. If you guys see pictures, her mouth, it looks like like she doesn't have a cat mouth. She has a bear mouth. She has like a lip, like a bear. I always wanted one. I know. Fun, right? Like an avatar. Oh my God. Do any of you watch the channel Screen Rant? Have you guys ever seen the pitch meetings? Anybody? Pitch meetings? I know that some people have said yes. I've asked this before. If you guys don't know, the YouTube channel called Screen Rant. It put out a few things, but he does these videos called You'll Be Addicted. They're so funny. You always see the movie Jupiter Ascending. I'll have to look it up. Wings are cool. So if you guys have not watched those, they're really funny. And anyway, the reason I remember that is because I was thinking of Avatar, because basically it's this guy and he's pitching a movie that's famous. We already know about it, and in such a way that makes it seem ridiculous and points out stuff and it's him talking to the studio exec, which is also himself. It's just really funny. They've got a bazillion people on that channel, or subscribers. It's really funny. When I just need to laugh, I'll be like, oh, pitch meeting. He does them. And I mean, it's all like the mainstream stuff. But anyway, he did. You guys like the movie Avatar? Most people, because it's like Avatar is amazing. I love that movie. But he talks about how they like connect with their tail. It's just so bad. It's so bad. You're just like, oh my God, I didn't think of it that way. You're just like, oh my God. So anyway, you guys have to watch it. If you guys have not watched the Avatar Screen Rant pitch meeting. If we could screen share on here, I would totally do it. That's the one thing with like YouTube lives, you can screen share, but you have to have it already set up, and then I could screen share. Or you know, did we lose Luke? Bye, Luke. Nighty night. He's off like planning his dragon costume for I'm gonna make some wings, and I've got some red paint. And where's that leather thing at? And it's slathered up with some coconut oil, and gotta find some brass balls somewhere. Oh my God. Yeah, so do I. I start calling it's like my meat suit, my avatar, my I don't know. It's weird. I like my avatar a lot more than I used to. I used to fucking hate it with a passion. Hated it. Hated my body. Hated it with a passion. Now I find it quite fascinating. And I like to play with it. And what I mean by that is like running and climbing and doing things that for a long time was like really hard for me physically. If we get your dirty minds out of the gutter, people. Yeah. Gotta live your avatar. You can't be an ascending being not happy in your body. It just doesn't work. That's why a lot of us like have these like transformational like body experiences, like literal metamorphoses. Sometimes they're more physical, I mean mental, and then they translate into the physical. But you know, for people who are not so physically maybe challenged, but more mentally or emotionally, either way, when all that business comes online, it's a whole different experience. Ditto. Clearly. Yeah, exactly. We need our bodies to be in the right spot. Uh, that is a good point. Dirty mind. Would the gutter clean it up? I don't know. Would it? You know what? One of my favorite pastimes when I was younger was like being as outrageous as I possibly could. In high school, in like where all the guys were typically like the ones that would go there. My goal was to go there and like make the guys go, oh man. I don't know. I just enjoyed it. It's just fun for me. I just had to find very interesting ways to feel energy, I guess. So I would just be kind of not with everybody all the time. Like I wasn't that person, but every once in a while just to see. I think I had no idea what I was doing, but I think it was feeling energy, to be honest. Oh my God. Yeah, well, when you're up in here, you got to entertain yourself somehow. If any of you've been or read even the slightest little smidgen tidbit of my reality. Yeah, you can see that. That's what I did. And it wasn't like, yeah, it wasn't like with everybody all the time. It would just be like this. And I didn't have a group in high school. I had several groups in high school. Like I just fluttered around literally like a butterfly. Like like I said, I swam competitively. So I did swim, I did drama, I did art, I was in yearbook, and I hung out like with the cheerleaders and the stoners and everybody who decided it was so much fun to stay in lab than to, leave for lunch because I hung out with them. Total friggin' like nerds, if you will. Love that. Like I was just like everywhere. And in every single situation, I would just be like, okay, how can we be outrageous here? Like see what we can do. Make things happen. was just fun. But everything was fun. I liked it to be fun. Actually, high school was really hard. It was really hard navigating high school. So I had to like find fun where I could. Anyway, this is where I'm like now. Choking on leaves. And I think reaching true delirium. I'm talking way too much, saying way too many things to all you people. Okay, so tomorrow, 4:30 or sooner, if that happens to maybe transpire. High school was difficult for you at the end. Yeah, high school was just hard all the way through. What are you doing? Oh, you want to go out? I need to walk my dog. Okay, time to go. She's like, yep, you're wrapping it up. It's time to go. All right. All right, guys. I will see you later. Have a good night. I love you. Thank you for being here. And don't forget, we're dropping golden nuggets in our soul nakedness, lathered up with coconut oil. Love you. Sweet dreams. Okay, Ro. Where you want to go?